This video is going to be on a set of Street Glow. I think it's an H3 fog light. I tried to hook this up to a jump box and got really confused, and I wasn't sure if the lights or something was wrong. So what I did was I hooked a jump box straight to each light, 12 volts on each, a jump box. Found out they work good. So I wasn't sure about the wiring, and it says to hook up the button to the dashboard on the low power circuit of the headlight. And if you look right here, I have the right headlight marked, and I had a tape for the red one marked. Initially, I looked at my diagram right here, which is the Haynes manual for the wiring diagram, and I misread it. I hooked it up to the green on the headlight. The green is the ground. The blue is the, if you can see it there, there's only 3 wires. It's either green, blue, or white. Blue is the high beam, and it clearly shows that on the diagram. I mistakenly hooked up the low beam circuit to the green, which is only the ground. The white wire is the low beam circuit. I assume that it's just getting 12 volts to the power button, but whatever the case, I don't know. What I did also was I checked for continuity with a flashlight tester when I turned on the lights, and that's when I noticed the mistake. I misread the wiring diagram, and then I said to myself, you know what, green is the ground on this bike, and white is not the ground. So going through this whole thing, I already tested it. It's working good. First thing, I think, best thing to do, carbon fiber on your fiberglass if you're going to mount it on your fiberglass. In this case, I'm mounting it on my fiberglass right underneath my headlights. It's pointed, both of them pointed in a straight direction, and you can adjust it up or down. So 3 layers of carbon fiber here with a carbon fiber reinforcement across, and then I cut it. Drilling through carbon fiber is very difficult. My Dremel didn't do it, but I used my Dremel hole cutters for fiberglass, and it didn't do as good as a drill bit. Your best bet is a drill bit right through there. Now, on the wiring, I have the negative straight to the battery, positive straight to the battery, and 1 to the chassis. Here's the relay. I have the relay hooked up to, I guess this is the ignition coil, and I'm just gonna zip tie all these. Now, to test it, remember it's got to be on the low beam circuitry for some reason, not the high beam. But to test it, I guess you just turn the bike on. Now it's got no headlights on it, and the button actually lit up for the first time, believe it or not. And to show you the lights, the headlights, they work good. Both of them light up good. They turn off right there. The relay, you can hear the relay going. So that's the tricky part right there. The low beam circuit for the button. Other than that, you shouldn't have a problem. And it's nothing more than the headlight. You know, the headlight circuit. It's the white wire on the Honda. The Honda Interceptors or the CBRs is the white light to the headlight. That's all there is. Other than that, you can hook the ground to either the chassis. I went straight to the battery. It depends on how long the wire is. In this case, the double wire there. And if you got HID or high intensity, you may want to go straight to the ground. It depends on how bright your HIDs are. These are HIDs, so that's why I did that. Other than that, new rectifier. I had to drill holes in it. There's holes in the back here for the cooling, and I took the heat shield out from here, and that's why there's so much heat coming up from the seat. It's the heat shield. So put the heat shield back and drill the holes, and it should air out. Shouldn't be any problem. All right.